My partner Megan needed a new medicine cabinet for her smaller bathroom. I made a lot of mistakes on this project, but like Rocky said,
But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
the old cabinet was in need of replacement. The plastic had yellowed, the mirror wouldn't stay shut, and when opened, it took up a lot of space in the room. It was a high end cabinet for sure. I decided to repurpose the mirror for the new cabinet and center it above the sink and under the lights when installing it. I started the project with a simple plan and a rough piece of white oak. Full of optimism, I cut my board to rough size. I then milled the pieces on my jointer and table saw. My jointer is old. It was my grandpa's from the 60s. No idea where the safety guard is, and the pulley wheel lets loose sometimes. This machine demands respect, or it will take your fingers away from you. Needless to say, I don't like it, and when I use it, I'm very cautious. Since I don't have a planer, I use my table saw to make the faces parallel to one another. I also use my table saw to joint the last edge of the board. After milling the wood, I made the carcass or main piece of the cabinet. I made a wide rabbet or groove along the back sides that would slide into the wall, leaving a trim around the edge. I then made the shelves and assembled. Then I drilled the mounting holes. The frame was a series of mistakes, from miscuts, choosing the wrong hinges, to mounting the frame too high. In the end, I got it to work with a lot of effort and a lot of wood glue. I then cut the back for the carcass and the mirror. For the first set of hinges that I tried, I mortised them into the carcass and into the frame, and after all of that effort, the mirror itself wouldn't stay closed. So I ordered some non-mortise hinges, and while I waited for them to be delivered, I stained the project antique maple at Megan's request. I probably should have talked to her about this before I started the project, because then I would have actually used maple instead of white oak, but it all worked out. When the new hinges arrived, I filled in the mortises with scrap pieces of white oak and then installed the new hinges. Even then, the door would not stay closed standing up. I needed to double up the magnets so it would stay closed. I used Loctite mirror glue to glue the mirror and back into the frame. Whenever I make a piece for Megan, I try to add a little design to let her know I was thinking of her while I was building it. I know she thinks of me when using the things I make for her. For her desk, I burned this design into the drawer, because she's a boss. For this piece, I burned a T-Rex that can't brush his teeth because his arms are too short. That's why dinosaurs went extinct. Poor dental hygiene. The install went pretty smooth. I had to cut into the wall and reframe a bit. I wasn't able to shoot the process as the bathroom is small. I hope you enjoyed this video. Whenever we do something, we make mistakes. But you have to keep moving forward because
That's how winning is done.